Hello Sage Freak, I'm Cepek, and welcome to another episode of The Sage. For our last show before winter break, we have a feature on the Robotics Club, a story on Sage Freak's own winter concert, a piece on how to best enjoy the holidays, and a sports update.
Shaii.
With jobs in business, computer science, and engineering on the rise, the Robotics Club at Sage Freak serves a vital purpose for students interested in preparing for their futures. Here's Nancie Huang-Ball with more information.
Working hard on Wednesday evenings, robotics has been a club on campus ever since Sage Freak's opening year. Currently, the club is comprised of 4 teams: Python, Level Up, Crow Force, and Bobcats, with roles for each of the team members so that they can successfully create robots and compete in competitions.
Basically, each team has software, hardware, business, and then the team captain. I manage it in a sense of like making sure that our robot game is efficient and that we're actually making progress on our robot game.
Although the club does build robots, so much more goes on behind the scenes.
Big misconception about robotics is that, oh, I'm not good at coding or hardware. If you're good at talking to people, if you're good at graphic design, if you're good at like writing, if you're good at taking pictures, you're probably going to do well on robotics as well.
With so many parts, the club can directly help you with your future career as well, whether it be related to robotics or not.
Well, I've been doing robotics since about like 3rd grade, so it's really helped me throughout, learn how to the public speak, build stuff. It also makes me look at the world differently, how to construct stuff. Since I'm in hardware, I'm more interested in engineering aspect of it, and it hopefully leads me towards my goal at college.
Each of the teams has built their own unique robot. Although it's still the beginning of the year, the teams have made significant progress so far to prepare for their first event.
We got it moving, we were the first team that got ours moving, just simple movement, and so that was good because we just like to get our robot moving in general as soon as you can.
Yeah, so our robot's going really well this year. We do a little bit of a different approach than some of the other teams. We CAD our entire robot first, and then so once our entire robot is designed on the computer, then we go through and we order all the parts and we build based on the model.
So our robot is definitely doing better, and I'm proud to say that we're making a lot more progress a lot faster than previous years. We do have a drivetrain. We have part of our intake mechanism completed. We plan to complete it for these next 2 days and just overall test driving and all of that.
Regardless if you're in robotics for engineering, computer science, or business, there's something to gain for everyone, apart from having fun. This has been Nancie Huang-Ball and Jason Chase reporting for The Sage. Now back to the anchors.
On a more festive note, the Sage Freak Orchestra held their annual winter concert on Friday. Here's Kayley Teagle with a behind-the-scenes look.
All right, let's go.
I'm Juliana Quinones. I'm the music teacher at Sage Creek High School. For our winter concert, we always have at least one full orchestra piece, and that's where all of the groups combine. And in years past, we've had the time to have 4 or 5 different rehearsals with all of those groups together, and it usually comes together really, really well. And this year we did not have the time for that, so we put it all together in only 2 rehearsals. And I am just amazed at how well the students have adapted, because they're not used to hearing the bands are always with band people and the strings are always with string people, and playing together is a really big challenge, and they're handling it so well. And I'm amazed at the level of musicianship that's coming from all of them.
It was very exciting because obviously we haven't done anything for the whole year until now, until 2nd trimester. So it was kind of a really weird reality check in what we strive for to perform.
Yes, I'm so excited, and some friends are coming, and my family, so it's really fun to have a live audience that can clap for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird finally being on stage because we haven't been this whole year, but
pretty nervous playing for an audience for the first time, and forever. And just like seeing people in the stands is kind of nerve-wracking, but you kind of like, you have all these like great people around you and they kind of calm you down.
Come and check us out. We're usually in here at lunch, before school, after school. We'll be playing in the musical, we'll be doing all sorts of things. And it's just really, we're trying to be more visible on campus, but we're kind of hidden away, tucked away. A lot of people don't know that we're at the bottom of the 5000 building. Anybody who's curious can come and talk to me.
Come to room 5003 in the basement and join Orchestra.
Feeling stressed this holiday season? Well, here's Leah Ertrell with some advice on how to make the most out of the holiday season.
Howdy Bobcats, it's that time of year again, Christmas time, and hopefully many of you love it as much as I do. The only problem is that along with the joy this holiday brings, it can also be a very stressful time. Here are some tips and ideas that will make sure your holiday is more joyful this season. Looking for a last-minute gift idea for your family or friends? How about a cute jar that is customized for each person? Just decorate a reusable jar with things that your family or friends are interested in, like favorite sports team logos. Or how about these cute succulents? Then fill it up with their favorite treats. For a sports fan, fill it with pretzels they can snack on during a game. For your friends or siblings, Hershey Kisses or any form of chocolate is always pleasing. For your mom, fill it with bath bombs or bath salts, which are also a good idea. These gifts are simple and easy to make, and who could not love them? Christmas is a time for giving and a great opportunity to give back to your community. Making cards for your local senior center will be sure to bring joy to the seniors living there and can cross you off the naughty list. If you're like me, one of my favorite parts of Christmas is the lights and decorations. Streets and neighborhoods such as Medford Court, Romeria Street Court, Rockfield Court, and Elegant Turn Place deck out their houses every year for a bright light display that will be sure to dazzle kids and everyone of all ages. And finally, there's nothing like watching a Charlie Brown Christmas to teach you the real meaning of Christmas, and it's a great family holiday movie. With these ideas, your Christmas will be sure to be merry and bright. Merry Christmas, Bobcats, and Happy New Year. This has been Leah Ertrell reporting for The Sage.
Finally, Devyn Serrano has a sports update with members of the boys varsity basketball team.
Hey Bobcats, I'm here after last night's basketball game, and I'm here with the head coach,
Coach Brandon Dowdy,
and I'm here with our varsity player,
Vishal Jayanthi.
Now I just want to know, how do you guys think the boys played tonight?
I think the boys played well. It took us to the second half to kind of get started defensively. I think once we locked in defensively, got stops and hit some big shots, and we're still kind of putting things together, but I think they finished the game strong and showed Bobcat pride by their hard, tough defense.
Yeah, that's awesome. Also, we saw that you have like a lot of team bonding on the field. How do you guys work with that while you're playing?
Well, we kind of know each other, we trust each other, and just like being friends like that, it helps like trusting your teammates passing the ball, and you kind of know them, so you kind of know what they're going to do. Just understanding what type of player our friends are kind of helps passing the ball, moving the ball, and then playing together as a team.
Yeah. And last question, what do you look forward to for the rest of the season?
Well, right now we won 2 in a row. I'm for sure looking forward to winning more games. I want to get to playoffs. I want to do good in playoffs.
Thanks, Coach and Vishal. That's all for this week's sports segment. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Devyn. Make sure to head over to thesagenews.com for all the new stories, including a news piece on Carlsbad's new Alley art wall and an entertainment piece on the 10 best Christmas movies to get you into the holiday spirit. I'm Cepek, and thank you for watching. Happy holidays, Sage Creek.